Hey guys, today I'm gonna make my famous spicy egg sandwich. So here I have um 2 cans of chicken, 1/4 of a red onion, half of a can of corn, and an apple. So what I did is I drained my chicken and I have 6 eggs and so I have 6 eggs. I separate the whites from the yolks, add it with the 2 cans of chicken. This is half a can of corn, 1/4 the red onion, 1 big Fuji apple. And what I like to do is I like to mix it before I add the mayonnaise, so it all combines easily. I like to add the egg whites last because I don't want it to break apart. But I like to add all the ingredients so it incorporates before I add the mayo. I like chicken salad kind of dry, not like wet. And the reason why I do this and not add the mayo when I do this is because I estimate and guesstimate things. And so I like with my chicken salad, it's always a pantry meal. And it's always like a late night snack, so I don't order DoorDash. So I just use what I have, and this is what I have. I like to guesstimate and see how it looks with what I guesstimate. And looking at this, with my portions, it looks good with the mayonnaise. I like to add this after I add the mayonnaise because I don't like it breaking apart. Like, I want to keep it chunky, you know? So basically, looking at this, I don't need to add any more corn and stuff because this is looking good. This is my secret spicy sauce. I call this my Raising Cane's sauce because it looks like the sauce. But this is good with chicken, fried chicken. This is my go-to mayo-based sauce. This is Kewpie mayo, equal parts Kewpie mayo and chinsu. If you don't want to know what chinsu is like a sweeter hot sauce. But if you don't have chinsu, you can use sriracha and add a little bit of sweetener like honey, sugar, agave. But this also has garlic, black pepper, and paprika. And this is my, I call it my copycat Raising Cane sauce. And so I like a lightly based mayo chicken salad. So I'm going to add half of this and then add more if I need it. But I like a lightly based. It has to be lightly coated. Yeah, so looking at this, I'm going to need to use all the sauce I have right now and probably make a little bit more. I don't like it too mayo-y. I like it like light coated until it just combines, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna have to add more sauce. I'm gonna have to make more of my secret sauce. I'll be right back. So I add more sauce. I made more sauce, and this is the consistency that I was talking to you guys about. And it barely comes together. This is how I like it. I love it like this. I don't like it too wet. Like this. And when you add your egg whites, you might have to add more mayo sauce. When you add your egg whites, it might become drier, so you might have to add more mayo sauce. I'm going to add the egg whites now. Because I like it chunky. I like to see the egg whites. It's like a Japanese egg sandwich, you know? I'm already knowing that I'm going to have to add more sauce to this, my secret sauce, because it's too dry. So I'm going to add a little bit more, like 1 more spoonful. You can always add more, you can't take away. So add as little as you want until your desired consistency of mayo. A lot of people like liquid mayo. I don't. I like a drier chicken salad. Still mayo, but drier. I'm gonna have to add one more. I think that's the last one. Yeah, this is a little bit too wet for me now. But it's gonna set up in the fridge. But the last but not least is mint. I am going to chop some mint for the color because a little bit of green never hurt anyone. So here's the mint from my garden. I have garden, and the mint is, spring mint is always the best. In Vietnamese cuisine, we always use mint in salad rolls and stuff, and mint is, herbs is very prevalent to our culture. And this is the first time in my chicken salad. I usually I never add corn, and this is the first time I've added mint. So I'm gonna see how it goes this time, and I'm changing my recipe up because I think my recipe is good, but it could use a bit of freshness, and why not use it when we have it, you know? So I'm going to roughly chop. You're supposed to tear it, but I'm just going to roughly chop. I don't want to smush it. I'm just going to roughly chop the mint so it can, every single piece is, every single bite will have mint. Every single bite will have onion. Every single bite will have egg. Every single bite will have corn. That's why you chop everything so fine that when you use a cracker, eat it with a cracker, every bite will have every single ingredient. And this is kind of OD to a Vietnamese chicken salad because Vietnamese chicken salad has herbs. So about a tablespoon of mint goes into the bowl. And I want to see how this tastes because this is changing my recipe. Taste test. The pop green is really, really nice. It's adding pop green as adding some color. This is my recipe, but I changed it because I added corn and mint. I've never added that before. So let's try it. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna add more apple. I like the crunch of apple in every bite. I think I'm gonna add more apple. I added the apple, and I think the corn adds a bit of more sweetness. I don't add sugar to my chicken salad, but I think that corn adds a bit of a crunch and sweetness. The mint is really good. It makes the chicken salad taste fresh. I think I'm gonna make this my recipe now because with the mint, it's like fresh. It's spicy, sweet, and fresh. And I think this is a winner. I'll list the full recipe down in the description box. I should have doubled my apple. I've used one apple. Usually when I use 1 can of chicken salad, I just use 1 apple. But, so I should have doubled the apple. So I'll list the full recipe down in the description box. And I will see you guys later. Peace.